You can destroy planets, but you can never destroy what I am, friend.
Glue! So happy. Why exactly are you, Glue?
Because I'm a cat, Glue.
You are to blame for this, Satan. Why do I ever listen to you?
By the power of Grayskull.
The hell wrong with me?
We're bad guys. It's what we do. Kill her. Don't let her get away, Mommy. Don't let her live.
I won't.
Like, whoa! A talking skull! I'm so scared. I wish I had a ham sandwich to calm my nerves.
I'm not afraid.
You will be. You will be. Such heroic nonsense.
Hello and welcome to Podcasting from the Grave. Bonus content where we're going to open up action figures and discuss our love of plastic. Today, what are we looking at?
Well, today we got a little bit of everything in front of us, don't we? We got some Marvel, we got some DC, we got some G.I. Joes. So, Brad, anything in here you really excited about opening here?
Who wants to open what?
Well, let's see. I bought this Joker, DCeased.
He's
Just read the graphic novel. So,
There was a graphic novel?
yes, it was a series of comics that was just released in graphic novel form. So,
Were they late to the party? Did Marvel do it first? There's too many zombies?
well, Marvel did the Marvel Zombies. The DCeased, these are not zombies, and we made sure these were people affected by the anti-life equation.
so they're dead, but not.
Well, they're deceased.
Yes, anti-life. They're not eating people's body parts like in Marvel Zombies.
Okay.
They are. They are just. They are killing everyone, though.
They are... So even deceased Batman is killing? Or is he trying to
Yes,
not kill?
DC's Batman actually was infected rather early on, and he was able to send instruction to Alfred and Damian to solve everything. So he still did. Now, in that packaging, we have some cool little artwork. No, not that. This here. There's some cool images of the Wave 1 figures. You have Aquaman and Green Lantern and Batman and Joker, who all four, of course, are infected in this storyline.
And they made a whole series of these figures from that book series.
Well, what would be impressive is to see, because these were all repaints, of course. These are just all the figures that were already made, and they have some zombified head sculpts. Zombified. And,
I like his hands.
yes. Now, what would really be cool though is if they had made some brand new figures for this line, because there were some of the characters that never became zombified, that survived till the very end, and I don't think we'll ever see. There was Black Canary as Green Lantern. After Hal was killed, the ring did go to Black Canary.
Wow, so she was a lantern.
She's a lantern all the way through.
That's some pretty good face detail. That's a nice sculpt.
So the head is different, but the body's from another one.
The body is from the DC Essentials Joker figure that came out earlier. They've bloodied him up a little bit more. We got some gore on him.
This is under the Todd banner.
Well, they weren't at the time. They were under DC Direct, but now Todd kind of runs them. So I think the Joker, it looks like he would fit in back here.
Amongst the skulls and the wreckage.
The skulls, you give him such a wonderful life. So you're going to get this whole line, possibly? Or
You know what? I don't think so. I've never really cared for Aquaman all that much. He's really cool in the book, but I'll probably quit with these three. I've got Batman, Joker, and Green Lantern. Those are my favorites. So I'm a Hal Jordan fan, so we'll stop there.
okay.
So let's get someone else open.
How about Firestar?
Yeah.
And it's really funny that they made these.
I think it's cool that they made them because, I mean, that was one of my favorite.
Just noticed that the
cartoon
second
ones,
head. And we have, was it Miss Prince or Miss something, the dog?
Miss Lion.
Miss
Lion,
Lion, that's what it
yes.
was. So if you
She
didn't
was her
know,
mascot.
what was this? Early 80s? Firestar and those
84.
Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
She was made especially for that series, wasn't she?
I think so. And she was a mutant. Later on, we discovered her abilities come
When
from
she was hanging out with
Mutant.
Iceman, Bobby was a mutant.
Yep, that too. I just now thought about that. Duh. All right. Schnicked.
Sneaker.
This is yours, right, Donnie?
Yes.
So we don't care how we murder
No.
the box here.
She's fine.
So
The box and the
yeah,
garbage.
you're the
We don't recycle in Indiana, or we would recycle her.
just automatically.
We would recycle the packaging. We just don't have the recycling in Indiana.
Oh look, we got part of the living room as the background from the old cartoon. That's funny. When he would flip the switch on the
Yeah, some play action there.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, who we got? We got the dog named Lion. Yappy dog. We got some couple different hands. I do like the fact that there's two heads and one more like her, one from the show. I don't recall seeing the other style head before or the mask previously. At least in whatever show, unless they tried to bring her into the comics and that's what she looked like. The flames are kind of a rubbery.
She loves that Joker.
We got an extra hand, extra fist.
Oh yeah, she's got her magic hands going on there.
Yep.
Fire on. Ooh, she's gonna
Fix her up.
So it would have been nice. They never talked about making an Iceman on that, did they?
Not that I know of. I know I haven't seen one. It would be actually kind of neat to. Well, I guess
It'd be
if
neat
you
if
had
they
the-
would have given her a base of some kind of stand.
Yeah. I bought some of those NECA bases. They don't work for everybody.
No.
Their pins are pretty big.
They don't work for some of the NECA figures.
Yeah, right.
It seems like Jason Voorhees, a lot of the Jason Voorhees figures don't want to stand on those.
Pop her head off here. Oh,
Ooh.
I got snake eyes. And he's got black eye.
Cram it in there.
Yeah.
Get it in there.
See how the playability is. Well, that's what it looks like. They don't want you to change her head around too much, apparently. Well, I should just cut the head off.
You had to put it in the microwave first, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Boil, run it under some
Yeah.
hot water.
Yeah.
Twist and push.
There's a lot of hair there, so it makes it kind of hard.
It's hitting on her collar. You just go ahead and put the other one back
Put
on?
the other head back on. Now watch this one go on. Nah, she ain't going back over it. A little bit better, yeah.
Well, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I like the mask. Got good eye art on there.
The mask does look good. Yeah, if we could
Yeah.
just pop her head back on. And that's going to be harder than you think.
This is why you don't open your action
This
figures,
is why I
Don?
don't open them, because I don't know how to play with them right. Yeah, she's very cool. Now see, I don't know if this is another sculpt from another toy.
It's probably basic because most of her costume is, paint apps on there.
Yeah, she looks like she could have been a Dazzler. I don't know if they ever made a Dazzler.
Maybe.
She get that
The collar.
butterfly collar, right.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not gonna stand on that.
She might. Look at that.
All right, she's ready to.
Flame on. I'm gonna play with her head a little bit more. Get her set up here.
Push.
There we go. That's a little bit better. So we got snake eyes up there. Looks like.
Yeah. And you got a headless Firestar.
And Joker's
While the
taking
Joker
care of-
runs away with it.
Yeah.
Come to the new universe, he said. Oh, look at that! Isn't that adorable? That's sweet. That's
That's what you
sweet.
call podcast going to be on
Yeah.
This is the new multiverse.
Yeah, multiverse of madness. So you bought a Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
You bought a Snake
I
Eyes.
bought snake eyes.
Why did you buy Snake Eyes?
Because out of I could be a little just predictable, I guess, but he was always one of my favorite G.I. Joes. He was
Should
always
you open up Snake Eyes?
This is the cool little ninja guy.
Now, this
Here,
is
let's see.
the unpopular movie version of Snake Eyes.
Just- Still haven't
that's
watched
the,
it.
That's the actor, right?
That's the actor from the movie that
Yeah.
nobody has watched.
Snake Eyes doesn't need a face like Boba Fett.
Yeah,
right.
maybe he doesn't.
Maybe Snake Eyes takes a bunch of baths too.
Let's see that knife there, Mr. Man. Let's see what we can.
Boba Fett does like to soak in the Bacta tank. And he talks about it a lot too.
Yeah,
He talks like, Black Chrysanthemum, and he said, "We'll get him to the Bacta tank."
yeah.
And then
It's like a infomercial.
hey,
Hey, we tried this tank.
we saw it one time in the original trilogy after Luke was frostbitten and mauled
Yeah,
by
but-
a wampa. And that's the only time we ever see the Bacta tank in the original
Well,
trilogy.
Luke
we
was
saw
in
it
the
more
old.
times in the Book of Boba Fett than we did in 30 years.
He said this is something we need to go back and visit.
We really need to talk about the Bacta tank. And we didn't even get a medical droid to assist like Luke had 2-1B.
No, didn't.
2-1B had lines.
Yeah. Yes. I always liked him because he had a. Are you having trouble?
Well,
with
this is
the
probably another
action
reason why I
figure?
don't open my action figures because I don't
There's
know.
you can pop.
Oh, look.
Top.
It's like the king.
It's a
opened
top
up
to the box. And
Yes.
And you can pull out the...
God, you're old. How do you open these
They
things?
had a lot of tape on it. I was like, well, maybe you open it here. Maybe you open it
The
there.
only thing I don't like about this damn action figure,
He's got knives.
yeah, he's got knives and swords. He don't have any guns.
He got looks like a bat thing. What's
The
this?
G.I. Joe line so far
Oh, you got a nightstick.
has been
That's the sheath for the sword. Or I'm sure there's a proper name for it that somebody's.
It looked like a knife.
seems like they've had they've been able to use gun accessories, QQs with the G.I. Joe figures.
I know I'm keeping this head on here because I am not gonna try.
Yeah, I've already thrown away his Asian head.
Yeah, because this would be the version that I would want anyway. So I'll get it ready to fight here.
So what can you tell me about the figure?
Well, Snake Eyes.
Yeah, there's not much to Snake Eyes. You just give him some straps and the weird mask. His skiing mask. Or,
A ninja who don't talk.
yeah.
Except in this movie, I think he talks quite a bit.
At first, and then I think he loses his voice.
After he gets the mask on or something?
I don't know. Storm Shadow probably kicks him in the throat and he gets mad and doesn't talk anymore or something like that.
So the cool thing about the Joe figures though is that they generally, you are able to fit all the accessories on the figure. The figure can hold all the accessories, and most of them. There's a place for everything.
We're gonna take these knives out.
Which is cool because you don't want to. You just lose all these extra fists and hands if you
Yeah.
don't have a little container set aside to
A
put
belt loop.
Yeah, you're gonna cut your hand off with that.
Yeah. We can't show gore on
No
YouTube.
gore on. Let's see.
We got decent.
Let's see where would the knives go.
Should have some holsters.
I was looking to see if there
I
was
don't
a-
think he actually. I don't think this one actually does. I think I remember that. I don't know if
He could
there's
probably
something
hold-
on his legs or his.
There should be a holster somewhere in his.
You just gotta hold knives all the time.
Hmm.
This is what I do. This is,
Or you put the sword in the sheath,
Yeah, and then have him hold the two
have
knives.
him
Yeah.
hold the knives.
that's
So
more menacing than
he is
a
stabbing
single sword. Stabby McStab.
I stab people 3, 4, 5 times a day.
Really?
You think
This
you
is
can
beautiful.
catch me, but there ain't no fucking...
The setup is beautiful so far. I like.
The
How'd
How
you
will,
get-
how will Snake Eyes contribute to this scene? You've got Firestar. She's in the lights. Joker's got a head. He's got a dog.
So I'm sure you hold the villains. Well, the one villain, yeah, we got a lot of good guys going on here.
well, Joker can be perceived as a good guy. Sure. What?
Yeah, with Firestar star head on his hand.
Well, give him another head. Where's the Snake Eyes head?
Oh yeah, he gets 2 hits. There you go.
Joker's
Now
collecting
we have
heads.
now we have a storyline.
This is how we play with our toys.
Yes. This is some of the original content right here that you'll get nowhere else.
Did Joker come to town? And
Okay. Yeah, you can say that's you can say that's a Bruce Wayne head. Unshaven Asian Bruce Wayne.
This line there is he's going to walk with the headless snake guy.
The classic Wasp album, The Headless Children. These are
My headless children.
the Headless Children. That's this series here. I like it so far. This
Right.
lion.
This line, yeah. Hanging out here with the skull.
The dog's very puzzled. He's like, why am I here? He's taking a leak.
Pee on the skull.
Uh,
Okay.
all right, so we got those. Any final words on these figures? So far, we're happy with our purchases.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very.
Yeah, I like Joker. I like
The
Zombie
Joker
Fight
looks really
Joker.
good.
He does look really good.
I do think the Firestar head sculpt is really good.
I noticed
Um,
that they're actually the Joker's actually a lot taller than the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes is Snake Eyes. I don't think you can go wrong. There's a bunch of detail, but I mean, it's all black and it's difficult to see all of it. But yeah, all right. All right, so this was our very first inaugural toy opening. Stay tuned. There will be more.
Ta-da!